I decided to go live a little earlier than I had planned just because I thought I was going to have to go in my settings and change things so that it would let me do this in landscape mode. YouTube is always changing stuff. Oh, hang on. I have this on my laptop as well so that I can check any messages in the chat that I might miss on here. Because sometimes it doesn't even show me my messages up here. So I have to leave this open so I can look, or they'll come up and they'll be gone too quickly so I don't have time to read it. There's Oscar over there. And my plug-in pumpkin, which just kind of looks glowy from over here. Can't really tell that it's a pumpkin face that much. So, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope you've had a great week. I am, it doesn't look as much like it in this lighting. But yeah, this is red. This is like a copper blonde, which was not my intention. A few days ago, I went and got me some hair color because I was going to do my roots. But no, every time I find a decent blonde hair color here in Thailand, they quit selling it. I find one and I'm like, oh, good, this is actually a good color that works for me. And then I'll go to get it again and nobody has it, and I'll look it up and it'll be like discontinued or something. So I couldn't find what I was looking for, so I got something that was supposed to have been a light golden blonde, which is what I usually do. And I put it on, I like mixed it up in the bottle, and I'm like looking at it going, this is odd. It's not changing color in the bottle or anything, because I went to beauty college years and years and years ago. And I know that when you mix the hair color and the peroxide that goes with it, it oxidizes. And as it starts to oxidize, you'll start seeing the color coming through. And a lot of times that oxidization, I can't say it, whatever it's called, when it starts doing that, a lot of times it will, hello, Tan Man, I'm so glad you made it, even if it's for a minute, because I know sometimes you can't always stay, but I'm glad you're here. I'm talking about my hair fiasco this week. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad you're here. I really am. I'm so glad. So yeah, I did my hair. I put this stuff in my hair, and I'm like sitting there watching it and waiting and waiting. And I mean, literally, there was no color at all. I mean, it was doing nothing to my hair. I rinsed it out, and basically it was a little bit lighter, but there was no color added to it or anything. I hated it. So the next day, I went and got another color that was same brand, but it was like the next shade up where it was supposed to be a little bit darker. So I thought, well, let's try a different one, see if anything happens. All it did was just kind of bleach my hair. My hair was this hideous grayish white. Tomorrow, it's Sunday. It's not tomorrow. It's Sunday, the celebration live stream. If that's what you're talking about, look, there's your buddy Oscar. So yeah, it basically just turned my hair this hideous grayish white. It was disgusting. It was horrible. And I mean, I literally looked like this little old lady. It aged me like you would not believe. It'll be tomorrow for you. Well, no, tomorrow for me is Saturday. Am I in a different, like, universe? I feel like I'm like in an alternate universe. No, tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's Saturday for me. So it'll be Sunday morning for me, and tomorrow, I guess, well, yeah, it will be tomorrow for you. That's right. Tomorrow night for you. Sunday morning for me. I forgot because I'm doing it early. Well, hello, Green Rose. I'm glad you made it. Well, I'm glad you did. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, Tan Man. I feel a little brain dead today. I think it's all the hair coloring I've done. I've colored my hair 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, I've colored my hair, which is like terrible. Not a good idea. Don't do it, y'all. You should never do that because it's like seriously over processed now. It's terrible. It's so dried out and stuff. But anyway, I couldn't take it. I was going to try to wait until like tomorrow to do it over. But yesterday I was like, I can't stand this. I felt like I looked 80 years old. It was so hideous. So I rode my bike all the way into town to go to A1 because they have a pretty decent selection of hair colors. Couldn't find anything, and I eventually ended up, it was like I looked and looked and looked, couldn't find anything that looked like it would be suitable. So that's why I ended up getting this light copper blonde. So in the daytime, see, you can't really tell on this, but in the daytime, in the sunlight and everything, and this is very coppery red. And I literally look just like Poppy. I mean, it matches Poppy's color perfectly. So now I really look like I'm his mother. Well, good. I'm glad. And my ice is melting in my milk. I have my snack all ready to go here. I'm actually having two things. I came across these. I tried these once at 7-Eleven, of course. And they're really, really good. I'm having two because they're very light. I mean, they're like practically nothing. But they taste really, really good. Well, hello, Jimbo. How are you? So I'm going to have both of these. This is a raspberry one, which is very similar to the red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting, only not the same consistency and texture and everything. But it has that similar kind of flavor to it. So when I tried it, I was like, oh, wow. So I'm going to be having one of these. Mm. Mm. I really need my table closer. Mm. Yep, these are really good. It really is. I am so surprised. I bought them one day because I wanted to try something new. And the picture looked pretty decent. And they were really cheap. I don't know what 10 baht is. It's like I know the conversion for some things, but not 10 baht. Oh. Yep, there he is. Plug-in pumpkin. But they're only 10 baht. So I was like, I'll give it a try. And if it's terrible, I'm not out that much. Oscar. But it turned out to be really, really good. So I really like this one and the chocolate one. Mm. So, and I don't know if you can see, I have my Moxie box on display up there. And then I've got my old pair of skates sitting up there. Little Oscar. And then I hung up a couple of sets of my wheels. I hung them up on my old laces, the ones that I had, that I was using that don't work on the new skates. So they're hanging up there. So I've just kind of, you know, decorated with my skate stuff. And Lord, y'all, I went out today. Well, thanks. It might not be the prettiest thing in the world, but it does help. And actually, now that I've been wearing my skates a lot in the house, which I'll tell you about in a minute, I've been wearing my skates a lot. So now I don't really feel like I need to wear the sponges in there anymore because I've been kind of breaking them in. Because I have been wearing those skates a lot. It does match. I've been wearing them a lot in the house. And then today, I went out, and here's the chocolate one. A little piece of chocolate just broke off. I went out today in the search for some place to skate, because up here, up the road, where I was going to go, there's been like these construction type workers up there like every day. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing up there, but there's a bunch of people up there. So I went and checked. They were there again today. So I started riding around trying to find a place to skate. Kept riding and riding and riding. I'm like, good Lord, I'm going to be so exhausted from all this riding in the damn sun. By the time I find some place, I'm not even going to have the energy to do it anymore. So eventually I ended up going up the road here to that little section of road in the neighborhood. So it's not like a main street, that a few months back they repaved. So I thought I'll give it a try. I didn't before because there's some dogs down there and I was scared that the dogs were going to come after me. But I didn't see the dogs, so I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a try. Did a little video I was going to put up on the vlog. Got everything swept up. Everything was all set and ready to go. Had my camera set up, started to film. Started to go. Nope. Y'all, I can't skate outdoors. I'm telling you, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to skate outside. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I am so frustrated trying to find some place to skate that's not terrible. Even though that's a fairly new road that's concrete, it looks like it's really smooth. So I'm like walking around looking at it beforehand, swept it all up and everything. Looked really smooth. I started to go, and I mean, there are all these crevices and stuff in there, and I was just like, I literally face planted right at the start. Couldn't do it. I know. But, I mean, if I can't skate on this over here that's like fairly new concrete, it's never going to happen up here. It's never going to happen. Yeah, it's going to be late in the evening for Tan Man. Y'all, my ice is melting because I'm talking too much. Well, hello there, Jocelyn. Thank you for coming in. Well, I'm glad it's going to work out for you, Tan Man. I really didn't know when to do it because I wanted all y'all to be here for it, but trying to find a time that's going to be suitable for everybody was really difficult, and, you know, for me to be able to have a pizza delivered because I already put my order in. So hopefully they remember to deliver it to me on Sunday morning. Well, he is just walking back and forth all through this thing so far. Mm. Anybody watching this that doesn't understand why I'm sitting here eating, it's a thing that I do in my live streams on this channel. I don't really do it on the other channel, except for Sunday I will. I know. I'm so sorry, Green Rose. Well, Leah said she was going to be there, and she said that she was probably going to get herself a pizza. I think that'd be really cool if all of us could be having pizza together. I just hope they remember to deliver it. I may have to go over there tomorrow and remind them just in case, because I did kind of put the order in rather early in the week. I know. Mm. Yeah, usually I don't eat on that channel, even though it'd probably be more appropriate on that channel. But yeah, I'm just afraid that I'll be sitting here waiting for it and they don't come, and then I'll be like calling them on the phone going, "Are y'all coming?" They'll be like, "Oh, sorry, we forgot." But I told them in advance because a lot of times they don't have pepperoni. Oops. Pepperoni. Yeah, a lot of times they don't have pepperoni. I've gone up there so many times to order pizza and said I want a pepperoni because it's on their menu. And they say, "Oh no, we don't have, we have fish." Woo. I'm like, fish? Fish pizza? Ooh. No, thank you. They say they got fish and chicken and stuff like that. I'm like, no. If I eat a pizza, I want a freaking pepperoni pizza. And I also told them to leave off the dang onions and the peppers. It's like when I get a pepperoni pizza, I just want pepperoni, cheese, sauce, and pizza dough. They do. They do. Mm. That is just nasty. Ooh. I mean, everybody has their own tastes or whatever, but mm-mm. Oh. It's like a lot of people like fish tacos, and I'm like, oh, God, I just cannot. I mean, I like fish fine, but it's like I only like certain kinds of fish and in certain ways. But definitely not on a pizza. When I have pizza, I like pepperoni. Or when I was in America, sometimes I'd order the like Pizza Hut Meat Lovers pizza. Or was it Domino's? Whichever one had the meat lovers, I used to get that. But there wasn't no fish on there. That's for sure. Mm. No, thank you. Mm. All right, y'all. This milk, you know how much I love my milk, but this last little bit is just too watery for me. It's like the ice melted. Ugh. Yuck. So, yeah. So, anyway, I don't know. Back to the skating. Y'all, I don't know what I'm going to do. If I don't find some place that's got, like, I just don't know what I'm going to do. I ain't going to be able to skate nowhere. Yeah, that's good, too. I know, I like Domino's and Pizza Hut. What? Being ignored? Who's ignoring you? Did I miss something? Did I? What is with him? Have you noticed? He just keeps walking back and forth and back and forth. Who's ignoring you, Green Rose? I thought you said you were going to be like doing stuff and having me in the background. Did I miss something? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I hope not. I mean, I'm not. I mean, you know, I love you coming in here, Green Rose. I'm so glad y'all came. I really, really am. I was really already prepared. I was sitting here thinking, if nobody shows up after 20 minutes, there's Poppy. I thought if nobody's here in 20 minutes, I'm going to just say, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to do these live streams no more unless, it's like a sporadic thing, that I'm not planned or whatever. Because I'm telling you, all these weeks that I've been doing these live streams where I sit here and talk and talk and talk and nobody's in here, or there'll be people maybe back in the background, watching, but they're not talking. And I feel like a dork. I mean, I'm like sitting there going, uh, what am I supposed to talk about? So I feel really dumb when I'm sitting here and there's nobody talking to me. I mean, that's why I'm here, to talk to y'all. So I wish y'all could see how pretty this hair color is. It really did turn out nice. I was a little paranoid though, because I'm telling you, when that stuff started oxidizing on my head, it was bright red. And I was just like, oh my God. I was a little paranoid. I thought, Lord, am I going to look like Ronald McDonald at the end of this? Well, I'm glad you could make it too, because, man, I've missed you. I'm telling you, I look forward to talking to y'all. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Years and years ago, I used to do my hair like an auburn color, and it really suited me with my skin tone and everything. It was a good color for me. But I haven't done it in years and years. So I figured, well, what the heck? I ain't got any other options. And it's like, and I could not deal with that grayish, white looking crap. Oh my God. I was getting ready to show you, but I can't because I'm on the tablet. Um, oh my God, it was awful. It was just terrible. Poppy. So I match my son now. Now I look like you. I know it does kind of have a fall vibe to it, especially since we don't have fall here, so I can pretend a little bit. Y'all, I'm getting excited. I'm only a couple weeks away from putting up my Christmas tree. I was thinking about it earlier today, and I thought, man, I'm almost in the mood to just go ahead and do it now. But I know I'm really pushing it a little bit if I start. If I start now, but I am excited about putting up my tree. It's just so much fun to have it up, and it just, I don't know. I am too. I'm just like, oh, yay. I still wish I could have gotten a new one though this year, because I'm telling you, I hope I can get it up without it like falling apart. Awesome. See, that's when I'm planning to do mine. But that's when I was planning to do it last year, and I did it like what, 2 days before Halloween or something. Oh, I can't read what that says. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I can't understand it because it's not in English. I'm sorry. Maybe somebody can help me translate. But yeah, y'all, I was going to put up a vlog today. Oh, nice. I bet that'll be really pretty. Mine's going to be pink, blue, and white, like it was last year. So I'm just going to put up the same stuff that I had before. See, I was going to put up a vlog today, and I mean, I had been recording. I was recording a vlog while I was out and was going to have the recordings of my skating and everything. It was terrible. I'm not kidding. I set up that camera, and I started filming, and I watched, and I mean, for like, I don't even know how long. I thought that the thing was just like frozen and that it wasn't recording because I saw no movement for like a really long, long time when I played it back. No, it was just me standing there in fear because I couldn't move. I was literally standing there getting ready to like try to sit down on the ground and take my skates off so that I could get back across the parking lot or across the road. Oh, okay. Did you translate it? Maybe the translation was inappropriate or something? Pardon me, y'all. I'm sorry. But I wanted to show y'all something. Oh, you didn't get to see it. I kind of thought that that could be the case. I wasn't sure, though. See, y'all didn't get to see it before. Oh, God, there's that red light district again. I got new laces. Because those laces that came with my skates, they were too slippery, which is a complaint that everybody has. So I got my new laces for them. They're a hot pink. And they did go really well with the wheels that I put on because I put my indoor-outdoor wheels on it. And it looked really cute with those. But I put my outdoor wheels back on today for my sad attempt outside. Oh, it's so pretty. I love them. I love these skates. I love them. And now that I've been wearing them around, because I've been like putting them on in here, and sometimes I'll have them on, not really skating, but just sitting here with them on so that my feet get used to them and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Now they're really comfortable. I mean, at first they were really uncomfortable, but they're already starting to get more comfortable now. But y'all, I'm never gonna get to skate outside. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I am really, really disappointed. Yes. Oh my Lord. I can't tell you. Let me show you something. Hang on just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm going to try to show you. I don't know how well you'll be able to tell. Let's see. Hang on. These are heavy as hell. I'm going to try to hold these up so you can see just how long these other ones are in comparison. Wait a minute. Hang on. Can you see how much longer this is? That's how much extra space I had in these things. I mean, they're just like, look how long that is in comparison to that. It is a big difference. So it's no wonder I couldn't keep my balance. I couldn't do anything. And what's really cool about these skates is that this particular one, not all skates, but this particular one, these front wheels are further up towards the front, so they're a lot more stable. You really feel a lot more stable in them. Oh, hello, Heather. I'm glad you came in. I enjoyed your video today that you did with your decorating for the for fall and everything, and rearranging your living room and all that. That was so cool. I'm sitting here talking about my skates. What a surprise. I'm sitting here talking about the difference in size and why I needed new skates, y'all. Because seriously, I mean, it's like, look at this. I'll try to show you, Heather. I don't know if you saw this already. If I put these up, I mean, like, look at how much longer. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you're here. Look at how much longer my old skates were in comparison. That is, isn't it a big difference? I mean, it's like no wonder I was struggling. Plus, these are cheap. These are Chicago skates, which I didn't know when I bought them. I was going through when I was going to order some skates. I was going down the checklist that Skatey talks about on her channel, Katie from Skatey. She had like a checklist of things that you need to look for when you're going to buy skates, you know, getting the metal trucks and plates and all that kind of stuff, and the adjustable toe stop and all of that. And everything checked off except for that these are, I mean, actually, these are like I don't know if it's an actual leather, but there's like leather in there, so they're whatever. Everything was checking off the list except for that they weren't suede or something. But they're crap. And they're too big. I mean, look at next to my head. It's like, God, it's just awful. But yeah, I did have to change out my laces because these laces, the ones that came with it, are just too slippery. And I just could not get them to tighten up in the right places, and they didn't want to stay tied and everything. So I did get these. But these are just regular shoelaces, so it's like a whole pair of laces tied together. So it's two laces tied together to make it long enough. But I don't know what I'm going to do, Heather. I can't find any place to skate. I went out today and tried to skate, and it was just a nightmare disaster. I couldn't do it. I could not skate on what I thought was going to be a smoother surface. It didn't work. It was just, oh, and I came home so disappointed. I was so excited. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go out and skate today. And it didn't happen. And I'm going to be stuck skating in here in this tiny little freaking house, 1.5 room house. I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. I've got these wonderful skates that I love so much, and I can't wait to skate in them, and then I can't skate anywhere. Yeah, I mean, I made sure to, I don't know how well you can tell. Yeah, because when I changed my wheels today and put these back on, because I've been practicing here in the house, so I had on my indoor-outdoor wheels. So I changed them back to the outdoor wheels today, and I made sure that they spin really well, you know. But I know, and that's why I tried to make sure I loosened them up enough. I didn't want to loosen them up too much because it's like I didn't want them to wobble. Because, I mean, that's what Skatey talks about. She said that, you know, you want them to spin really well, but you don't want them to wobble. Because she said that's really dangerous, to make sure that they don't do that. So I just tightened them up until the wobble went away. But it's just not working, and I don't know what to do. And I can't figure out how to get going. It's like I want to work on that staggered stance thing, because that's what everybody says you need to do when you're outdoors, because it's going to help you to get over bumps and things like that and whatever. But nobody really says how to start going with the staggered stance. How do you begin? That's what I don't know. Because everybody just says, here, this is the staggered stance position, and this is how you want to do it when you're outside. But they don't really say how to get started, because that's where I fail every time, is trying to get started. It doesn't work. I can't get started because as soon as I start to go, I start tripping up over some bump or lump that's on the road, and then I panic. Well, hello, Finley. How are you? So I've just not been having any luck at all trying to skate outside. I'm never going to progress at this rate, and I don't know what to do. It's depressing. I mean, earlier I was just almost in tears. I do. I do. I like that park area because it is a good place to try to skate. But the only problem is it's way in the far end of town, which is not that big of a deal, really, except for that since I only have a bicycle, riding in that heat is really hard. Well, thank you, Finley. I appreciate it. I hope I get more subscribers. I'm having my celebration party on my Sunday morning. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tan Man. I'm so glad you came in today. I really am. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I look forward to seeing you too. And get some pizza so we can have a pizza party. um, but yeah, that park is, it's like about 7 or 8 miles round trip to get down there. And when you're out on a bicycle in the blazing hot sun, in the heat, it is really difficult. It is so difficult to make that trip down there and back. And especially getting down there, you're already like, you practically have heat exhaustion by the time you get there. And then you're going to skate and then have to come back in it. And so it's like, I really want to find someplace closer to home. That's what's so frustrating, because there's not anything like around here that's not crap. Oh, well, that'll be nice. That's nice that you get to be off till Monday. Yeah, I've got it up on my community page for anybody that might want to see it. It's on my community page on my ASMR channel. I'm having a celebration live stream because I finally hit 1,000 subscribers after 6 years and 1 month. It took me forever to get there. So I'm going to celebrate it. And so I'm going to be doing it on my Sunday morning, which is Saturday night for a lot of people. Unless you're in the UK like poor Green Rose, where it's going to be like 4:30 in the morning. Oh, God. Thank you. Man, it took forever. I'm telling you, I thought I was never going to get there. I swear. But it doesn't really matter. I'm still not going to be able to get monetized. Oh, wow. So that'll probably be really early in the morning for you, too. So yeah, even though I've got the subscribers, I don't have the watch hours or watch time or whatever that you have to have. So I still can't get monetized, even though I finally got to the whatever. But anyway. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I'm telling you, I need to be rich, because if I were rich, I would just build myself a skating rink so that I'd have a place to skate. Because I hate this. It's driving me crazy. I mean, I have actually been looking around trying to see if there's like some vacant building or something that's for rent that might not be too expensive, that would have like just a big open floor or something that I could maybe rent to skate on. Well, that's understandable. Yeah, I'm doing my live stream at a different time than I normally would, because I wanted to have like a pizza party. So I'm having a pizza delivered during my stream. I don't get to have pizza that often, so I figure, hey, I'll have a pizza to celebrate. That'll be my treat to myself. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I really want to find some place that I can skate because it's like I think about it all day long. I'm always thinking about skating and I'm always watching videos about skating. And I mean, it's just like constantly there because I want to do it so bad. But then I go out to try to do it and it just doesn't work. And then I'm just so frustrated and disappointed. And I don't know what to do about it. Oh, I mean, I've actually considered getting rid of my bed and getting rid of like as much furniture in here as I can just to open up this space up a little bit more so I can have more room to skate in here because I'm like, I gotta skate somewhere and there's just nowhere to do it. And in here, I've got like this little itty bitty area. So I don't know. That's why I was so jealous when I saw your house tour. And I'm like looking at all these big, huge areas in your house with this great flooring. And I'm like, oh my God. I was just everywhere I looked, I'm like skating rink, which I know you said you won't skate on your floors unless it's the basement, but even still, the basement, it's like it's a great space, and your driveway looked like it was nice. I was looking at that in your video today when you were outside, and I was like, yeah, that driveway would work. I'm telling you, I'm always looking for skating places. Even when I'm watching people's videos or whatever, that's the first thing I'll notice is, oh, that would be a great floor to skate on. Well, see, I don't know. I wouldn't even think it would ruin the floor if you had indoor wheels. I mean, if you had your indoor wheels, I think it'd be okay. But I mean, that's what a skating rink has is, like wood floors or whatever. But I understand you just got your house, and I just know if it were me, I'd be doing it. I'd be skating all through the house. I'd be like, yes, I have a place to skate. But you have options. I mean, you're lucky because you've got options for places that you can go skate. And clearly, you're able to skate outdoors better than I am. Like that area around that lake, that was really nice. It looks like it would be. I mean, I'm only seeing it from a distance, but I was looking at it thinking, well, that looks like it'd be a good place. It looks like it's an asphalt driveway. I'm assuming it's an asphalt driveway, which I would think asphalt would be better than concrete. I mean, I really wouldn't know considering I don't really have any asphalt around here to try, except for that main road out there. There's asphalt on that road, but there's so much traffic that goes on there. I am not about to try and skate over there. I mean, because these people here, they make up their own road rules. Yeah, I know. See, that's the thing too. It's like, when you're living in a place that has cold weather, that probably would limit your options for skating outdoors. But maybe you could try your basement or that driveway if the weather's not bad. I wish I could convince my landlady to pave this out here. It is all year round, hot as hell. It is always hot. I mean, we have what they call it the cooler months, but in comparison to like where you live, you would not think this is cooler. I mean, if it's like 80 degrees, that's cooler for us. But Yeah, so it's hot all the time, which is great, for being able to go out and skate if I could find somewhere to do it. Ugh, so frustrating. Did you notice I've got my Moxie box up there on display? And then I've got my extra wheels up there. Well, I hope he doesn't say no. I think that'd be a cool place to skate, and then you're right there at home. See, I've got my extra wheels on my spare laces that I was using on the other skates. And then in the middle there is my little those toe guards. I haven't tried putting them on the skates yet. I probably ought to, but it just looks so silly to me. I don't know. So I'm just got them hanging up on the wall. I just figured why not? At least it's a place to store my stuff, and because I don't have much room in here. I don't have storage. Because like here in Thailand, people don't have closets. So it's like when you go into a place, there's no closets. People have to buy wardrobes to store their clothes in and things like that to store stuff in. I mean, it's like I got clothes over here, and then on this side, I've got my food items because I'm in the bitchin'. It's the bedroom and the kitchen all in one. Yeah, I think my entire house would probably fit comfortably in your basement. Yeah, this is a very small house, which I don't really mind because I mean it's like, it's less to clean, and it's just me and the cats, so it's not a big deal for me not to have a big house or anything. But I wish I had a big floor space in here. Well, thank you. And hello. So um, yeah, I live in a tiny place in a tiny town. There's not many options, and it sucks too because it's like I live near the beach. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. And I mean, I may try putting them on just to see how I feel about them. Especially if I do find a place to skate outside. I mean, if I'm in here skating in my little kitchen area, it's not going to matter so much. But if I can find a place outdoors to actually skate, yeah, it's very affordable. And I don't mind it being small. And it's a cute little house. And I've got like a little yard area out here that I've got plants and stuff in, that I've fixed up out there. So it is kind of nice. And it's convenient because, I mean, luckily where this house is located, it's close to a lot of places around here that I can get stuff that I need, except for the park. I wish it were closer to the park because that would be nice. I don't know why they don't have more parks here, but they don't. Just got the one that I know of. I love skating, except for I just can't do it yet. At least I've not been able to really do it. I got my skates though. I have skates to skate in, just can't really do much skating. I do wish I could find some vacant building though that would be really cheap that I could rent just to go skate in. I keep looking because I never know when I might pass something where, because a lot of people around here um, well, thank you. a lot of people will like start up a business here, and a month later you'll go by there and they'll be gone. And it's like they'll be there for a month or two and then they close their business down. And so there'll be like all these vacant places. So I'm always on the lookout to see, if there's some like little vacant place that's got, an open floor space. Because a lot of these businesses are like outdoor businesses. So it'll have like a roof, but it's like opened up, to the outdoors, if that makes any sense. So it's not like an enclosed building. A lot of these places are just open. But they'll have like a big floor because a lot of them will be like restaurants or something. But if the restaurant closes down and then they've got this big floor space, it's like, But I don't know if it'd be too expensive. Probably. Especially since I'm a foreigner, they'd be like, it's normally this price, but we're going to charge you this price because you're foreign. Because they all think we're rich and we're not. If I were, I'd be building myself a rink. Oh, well. If you're scratching, it's probably Oscar in the litter box in there. Oh, my goodness. So, y'all, I probably ought to get off of here. Quit running my mouth because I've been on for almost an hour. But I'm really glad that you came in, and especially Heather, I'm glad you popped in because I was wanting to talk to you about the skating and stuff. I don't have anybody to talk to about skating because I'm the only one that's doing it. I don't have any friends here that are going out and skating with me or anything. So it's like I have no one to talk skating stuff with. So you're it. Hope you don't mind. I mean, I do appreciate that you came in because it does give me an opportunity to talk to somebody else that does skate. And so, but yeah, if you're wanting to look into that staggered stance, I mean, pretty much anybody. Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you made it. But like Skatey talks about it, and Dirty Deborah Harry talks about that. Everybody does, but I just don't really get. I haven't noticed any of them saying. Well, I'm sorry you didn't sleep well, but I'm glad you came in, though. I mean, I'm glad you did make it in. But I haven't seen many people that really talk about how to get started to do the stagger stance. Well, I mean, that's not really true because Dirty Deborah Harry did. There is a video where she's outdoors, and it's actually one of the better ones that I keep watching over and over again. If you see a streak of black, that's my cat Oscar. He's like got the zooms or something. Um, there he goes again. She's got one that's an outdoor one, and she's actually skating on some kind of rough surfaces. And she talks about doing, you start out in the V, and then you do scissor, scissor, what is it? And then you do the staggered stance or something. It's like, I can't even get the scissor, scissor thing going. Because it's just, I don't know. I'm probably screwing myself up with the skating stuff. Anyway, she's got some really good videos, and she does have some good ones that are outdoor things. But doing the staggered stance is what gets you over lumps and bumps if you can get going fast enough to actually get over them. But I can't get going at all, so till I can figure out how to actually make myself roll forward, I don't know. Yeah, my video that I was going to do for my vlog channel today was a bust. I didn't even bother trying to put it up. Well, thank you. I am going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up. I just getting frustrated. So I may be just doing some videos of me skating in the house for a while until I can figure something out. Which would be boring as hell, but, oh well. do what I can, I suppose. Anyway, thank y'all so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I've enjoyed talking to you. I've really enjoyed talking about the skating. Well, good. Believe me, when I first got my skates, I literally sat on the edge of my bed with my skates on for about 2 solid hours trying to get up the courage to stand up. And that was here in the house with stuff to hold on to. I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified. And then once I finally did stand up, I think it was another half an hour to an hour before I actually tried to move forward because I was so scared. So, I mean, I have progressed in that fact, in that way, but not by much. Oh well. Anyway, I hope Heather you'll be doing another skating video soon because I do enjoy them. I really do enjoy watching you out there skating and because it's very inspiring. It really is. It's very inspiring to watch you and to see, that you're making progress and that you're doing it. And I think about that when I go out to try to skate. So thanks. All right, y'all. I guess I'm going to go. And if anybody is interested in coming to my celebration live stream on my ASMR channel, you can check my channel here. I've got it up there. Oh, okay. I know it sucks when it rains too. But yeah, find out if you can skate in the basement or on the driveway or something. Well, even if it's raining, you can't really skate on the driveway either, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, I'll look forward to talking to y'all again later. I'm hoping to get some more vlogs up soon. I just haven't had anything to really put up lately. And what I was going to do today just didn't work out because I just didn't get any video of me skating. Me standing there going, trying to figure out, should I sit down on the ground and take my skates off so I can get back over to my seat? It was awful. It was terrible. Anyway, y'all, thank you again for coming in. I appreciate it. And if you're watching on replay, thank you. And please like and subscribe if you haven't and all that stuff. I really would appreciate it very much. And I look forward to talking to y'all again soon. Thank you, Green Rose. Well, it was nice chatting with you too, Heather. Thank you so much for coming in. And thank you very much, Tens. Sorry, y'all. I should have put my glasses on and I didn't. So I'm like squinting trying to see what the heck I'm reading. Well, thanks again, y'all. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.